Hey, welcome to Dow Stock Talk, where I talk about topics relating to investing and finance, but more specifically the stock market. Now in this video, I'll be going over RSI. But before we get started, you know what, make sure you smash the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps YouTube know that this is quality content and help my videos reach a broader audience. And also, if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you have that notification bell turned on so you know when I'm making new videos. Now, my normal schedule is I normally post once a week, either Wednesdays or Thursdays, but sometime between the time period of 12 and 3. Alright, so we have RSI, Relative Strength Index. In the first part of this video, I'll be going over the conceptual part. The second part, I'll be going over a practical example. This should be a relatively short video, but I provided timestamps so you can skip around if you like. Pretty much the relative strength index tell you when the security or stock is overbought or oversold. So if it's above that 70 line, that would mean it's overbought. And if it's below that 30 line, it would mean that it's oversold. So in between would be kind of like relative to about the average price. So it wouldn't be anything major. But the closer it gets to that line, that means the closer it be overbought. The closer it gets to this line, that means the closer it's oversold. Okay, so this is just the formula if you was just curious. The formula is 100 minus 100 all over 1 plus the average gains and the average loss. Just in case you was curious, this is the formula. Okay, so we're looking at eBay. We have the candlesticks at the top, the RSI at the bottom. Okay, so to tell when you end up buying, as you can see right here, because it's below that line, that would be a good indication to buy. Here also, it's below that line would be a good indication to buy. As you can see, it rallied up here and it also rallied up at here. So also, as you can see right here, it passes that line, so that means that it was overbought. That means that it was a good time to sell. And then right here would be a place where you can enter in because it's in the oversold territory. Okay, so we're looking at an actual example. This is Alibaba. This is on the daily chart. As you can see, the stock price is up at the top, or the candlestick is up at the top. The RSI is at the bottom. So what I end up doing is I created the red line, which would be where the 70 mark is, that was saying that it's overbought, and at the green line, which means that it would be oversold. Now I also had the moving average at the top. If you didn't know what the moving average is, just check my suggested video. So normally, in my personal opinion, I think the RSI should be used with another indicator. That's why I just put the moving average. But let's go and look at the RSI to identify the oversold and overbought. So right here, as you can see, it's the RSI is letting us know that at this price, based off of the previous prices, that it is oversold. So this would be a good indication to buy. As you can see, it's the low point right up there, and also it's below the moving average. So right before, remember from the moving average, if it's right before it's about to cross the moving average, it could be a good indication to buy, and the RSI end up confirming that. So these are things about these different indicators. You can use different indicators. The more signals that the indicators gives you will give you a more indication where to buy. Now as you can see up here, the RSI pretty much is letting us know it's close to that 70 mark. Actually, it's on the 70 mark, which means that it's oversold. And as you can see, the stock price end up dropping, and also it drops below the moving average. So you know, these indicators giving you confirmation. So like I said, the more indicators you have and you're familiar with, the more signals, the more you can be confident with your trades. So right here we see also another one. It was overbought right here. It ended up dropping. And as you can see right below here, that's when it was oversold. And as you can see, it ended up rallying back. And also you can see right here, it was oversold. So, and it ended up rallying back. So this is how you can use the RSI to know when to buy and sell. Now let's look at a different example when we'll end up attaching the MACD as well. Okay, so this is Alibaba again, but this time I just attached the MACD If you don't know what the MACD is, I've just checked the suggested video. So I'm just going over this example so you can see how you can use multiple indicators that could give you a good signal to buy. As you can see right here, it goes below the moving average and it's about to go above the moving average. So that could be a signal to buy. But also, as you can look at the MACD, because it's going to end up crossing that signal line. That could be an indication to buy. And look at the RSI. It's telling us that it's oversold. So it's giving you multiple indications that it could be a good price point. Now let's just jump over here. As you can see, it's about to go below the moving average. So that could be signal 1. And if you can see for signal 2, the MACD, it crosses below the signal line. So that could suggest a sell. But if you look up here, we could see at the price, it was overbought for a while, so the RSI could definitely confirm that. So you can just use these different indicators. Another example right here, it drops below the moving average as you can see, but over here we're seeing that the price is oversold. And then right here, you can see that it's oversold. And then what you also could end up doing is you can look at the MACD and be like, oh, that's a good entry point. So I just wanted to go over, different ways that you can use these indicators using the RSI as confirmation. And in my next video, I'll be going over other technical indicators that you can use to buy and sell stocks. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe to my channel.